Yo, what's going on, y'all boys, man? You already know what time it is, man. Today we have another crazy case of just the whole situation of it. Just seemed like things are starting to go in a circle here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all have know if you watch almost all of my most recent exposed videos. I think I had done one on Terrence Howard. I'm not too sure yet, but I know I did something about touching on the black actors that are being forced to dress up like women. And it's some type of, let's say, ritual to get into a specific group. I try not to say the name, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But supposedly Terrence Howard had exposed what was really going on. A lot of y'all had some stuff to say in the comments in most of my most recent videos. Some people was like, bro, this dates back to the days of when, like, the symphony days where they had to like really like act out back when roles where women didn't even have the rights to act and work and things like that. And a lot of y'all were talking about like, oh, this is just something crazy. This is something stupid. Y'all trying to call me crazy and stupid. Like, I really, know what's really going on. Like, I'm inside of this type of particular group, and I'm not our society. A lot of y'all might say, but I'm just really a messenger. So please do not shoot the messenger. I'm just the person that's honestly reacting to the video and trying to learn about what's really going on as well as getting informed. It's almost like y'all going to university. You don't go off at the pastor for teaching you what 1 + 1. I said pastor. You don't go off at the professor for teaching you what 1 + 1 to that X and third power mean. The only time you get mad is when it's not making sense because you got the answer wrong. And you failed the test. So don't get mad at me, man. I'm just honestly spreading a message of something that could potentially be valuable information, and it just all depends on how you take it. But at the end of the day, like I tell y'all at the end of all of these videos, just make sure that you all keep God close to y'all, keep the Most High close to y'all, man, and pray. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really the only person that you may need in life. Remember that. Keep him close, because I'm telling y'all, man, life is short. Telling what this world is really capable of, but that man above know, and we will never know, possibly never know. But until our time comes, just make sure y'all stay blessed and keep them close, But let's go and get into this video right now, man. Like I said, smash the like button. Let's get to 20,000 likes. Let's get it. Let's go.
Howard is speaking out on the alleged Hollywood agenda to make black men more feminine, and his comments have completely divided the internet.
Can't take the vertebrae out of your back just to fit inside of someone's ceiling. You have to stand up full and proud, stand up erect. You know what I mean?
There's a popular theory among fans and some celebs that the entertainment industry is deliberately portraying black men as weak and effeminate. People like Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams have previously claimed that black actors and comedians have to wear a dress on screen before they can make it big in Hollywood. And now Terrence is saying that if you really want to get to the top, you have to be effeminate because strong black men are seen as a threat. But is this a conspiracy theory, or is Terrence onto something?
It's the stuff you've got to watch.
See, that's why you got to clear this stuff up.
You've got to watch the stuff that they put out there. Because they're just trying to make money.
Iron Man and Empire star Terrence Howard has always been a controversial figure whose personal life often overshadowed his acting work. Terrence first drew public backlash in 2001 when he was arrested for a number of charges related to an attack on his first wife. And then in 2011, his second ex-wife, Michelle Gent, filed for a restraining order accusing Terrence of DV. Terrence later admitted that he was physically aggressive with his ex-wife, telling Rolling Stone in 2015, "She was talking to me real strong and I lost my mind and slapped her in front of the kids." However, as is often the case in Hollywood, the DV didn't stop Terrence from getting movie roles. Since 2015, Terrence has starred on the hit TV show Empire and appeared on numerous big screen projects. And though Terrence announced in December 2022 that he was retiring, he returned to acting shortly after, and according to his IMDb page, he has 6 new projects lined up. But despite coming back out of retirement, Terrence is still not happy with the way that Hollywood works, and he recently spoke out on the rumored agenda in the entertainment industry to emasculate black men, and he claims that effeminate men have the most success in Hollywood. Now, this idea that Hollywood forces black men to be more feminine is nothing new, and Terrence is not the only celeb who publicly spoke out about it. Dave Chappelle was one of the first people to suggest that Hollywood has an agenda about forcing black actors and comedians to wear dresses. Following his highly publicized feud with Comedy Central, Dave appeared on The Oprah Show in 2006 to talk about why he turned down a $50 million deal and escaped to Africa. Dave recalled how he was once pressured to wear a dress while filming a movie with Martin Lawrence, and that's when he started connecting the dots.
Like when I've been in a discussion
What? You don't feel comfortable with it. I mean, it's a hilarious bit. All the greats have done it. So, well, if all the greats have done it, it's kind of hacky, right? You're right. So why don't we just not do it? Because I don't feel comfortable wearing a dress. Oh, come on, Dave. Listen, we got it all set up. We're supposed to shoot. Every minute you waste costs this much money. You know, the pressure comes in. Huh. He said, I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. What am I, Milton Berle? You know, we're going like this. And then finally he's like, and he leaves. And then like the director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. What is wrong? What is this, Brokeback Mountain in here? So then, wear the dress. I don't want to wear the dress. I want to wear this dress. You know what I mean? Oh, gosh, this guy's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers comes, come on, David, would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comments that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they be putting us in these dresses?
The producers only gave up once they realized that Dave wouldn't cave in under pressure. And Dave told Oprah that they were clearly prepared for this scenario because they had another version of the script already written in case he said no to the dress.
It was clear, I was adamant. I'm not wearing a dress. I'm not wearing the dress. All right, fine. Think of something else. That comes back 10 minutes later. The whole new scene. Damn, how did you write the scene so fast?
Prepared.
You know, it's like, so you gotta take a stand.
Kevin Hart was later asked to comment on Dave Chappelle's claims about black entertainers being pressured into wearing dresses. And though Kevin didn't explicitly say that he would never put on a dress for a role, he agreed with Dave that you have to take a stand for your principles. And he said he would never do anything that could hurt his brand.
Dave Chappelle, another great comedian, said that, you know, in the industry, they tried to make him wear a dress. Have you ever ran into that with scripts? And is that something that, you know, you wouldn't do, you know, for
I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. You know, for me, I know what they are. They've yet to been challenged, so you know, I don't have to speak on them. I was asked to dribble a basketball on the talk show this morning.
You look
said
good
no to
doing
that. Not that was a dress, but I was like, no, I'm gonna look stupid. You know, at the end of the day, you got to know that you're a brand. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times. When things happen that can possibly affect your brand, your brand can be diminished, and you don't want that to happen. So, you know, protecting my brand is definitely a priority.
So when Kevin appeared on SNL wearing a dress a few years later, many fans felt like he sold himself for fame because after this skit, Kevin's career really took off and he started getting roles in big budget productions and filling out stadiums with his stand-up shows.
The new pope is 9-year-old Oscar nominee, Kavenshané Wallace.
Now, I think Kevin Hart was way funnier back then than he is now. I can be wrong, but he was funnier like way back then when he did that comedy stand-up. I forgot what it was called, but it was that famous one everybody was watching where he was like, long, no nipple heaven. That was like his funniest. And he was funny in Soul Plane and stuff like that. But kind of now, I don't know. Seemed like he more on like the Rock type of vibe.
Wow.
And scary
I don't
movies
think
and
anyone
stuff
saw
like
this
that.
one coming.
The same year Kevin's SNL skit aired, Cat Williams appeared on Black Tree TV to talk about his role in Scary Movie 5. And when asked to comment on the backlash against Kevin, Cat said that the whole thing is much bigger than Kevin Hart because this is something that's been going on in Hollywood for years.
Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. So now we have Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next.
And while some fans dismiss this as just another conspiracy theory, many others pointed out that there are a lot of black actors and comedians in Hollywood who made it big by cross-dressing, citing movies like Big Mama's House, White Chicks, The Nutty Professor, and Norbit. More recently, stars like A$AP Rocky and Jonathan Majors were accused of promoting the rumored emasculation agenda. A$AP received criticism over his Vogue cover with Rihanna and their son, with fans claiming that the photos portrayed A$AP as submissive. As for Jonathan Majors, he posed on the cover of Ebony magazine back in February, and once again, some fans thought that the photos were emasculating. However,
Yeah,
not
definitely.
everyone
That Jonathan
felt this
Majors
way,
was
and
crazy.
there are a lot of people who loved both A$AP and Jonathan's covers, claiming
Yeah,
that these two are
this is
clear.
crazy. Like, I don't care what nobody say. That's crazy.
Comfortable in their masculinity. One fan tweeted, they called Russell Wilson a square for being a good husband and father. They call out A$AP Rocky for showing love to his family. Now Jonathan Majors ain't man enough because he sat on a pink couch. Meanwhile, the one saying all this would switch places in a heartbeat. And another person wrote, don't put your issues on this man. He's very secure in who he is. Between this cover and Rihanna's Vogue cover, a lot of people are putting their feelings on something that isn't there. But it looks like Terrence Howard is convinced something is there, and he recently spoke out against the perceived emasculation of black men in Hollywood. Terrence was discussing rumors that he was removed from Iron Man 2 for having a hot temper and being difficult on set. And he denied that his temper was the problem, claiming that he was simply behaving how a man is supposed to behave. My daddy taught me.
Yeah, I heard what happened with Monique and I forgot who else was, but I know they said Monique was labeled difficult to work with. Cat Williams was as well.
You never take the vertebrae out of your back or the base out of your throat, Terrence said. I ain't raising sheep, I raised men. Stay a man. He then went on to say, being a man comes with a curse because it's not a society made for men to flourish anymore. Everything is androgynous, you know, Terrence said. The more successful men now are the effeminate. And in another recent interview with Revolt, Terrence once again claimed that Hollywood has an agenda to portray black men as effeminate because strong black men are seen as a threat. The man has been demonized, Terrence said. With the new formula, most men are made to be effeminate and not have their power or sense of strength. They allow white men to be able to be strong, but when it's black men, it's seen as a threat. He continued by saying, I don't want to remove a few chromosomes to fit into someone's story, so I feel they need to expand their stories to allow men to be men and simultaneously appreciate a woman's beauty. But as you can imagine, these comments caused a lot of mixed reactions on the internet. And while some fans are praising Terrence for speaking out against the rumored agenda against black men, others are saying that Terrence is the last person who should be talking about healthy masculinity, considering his long track record of DV against women. Hollywood have been pushing that black male emasculation real hard now, one fan commented. Big shout out to Terrence for being a real one. It's not all about the bag, it's about respect and integrity. Not too many, if any, left like him anymore. Keep standing 10 toes down, bro. However, another fan fired back saying, I'm always bothered by seeing someone like Terrence Howard, a known and admitted abuser, so casually mentioned in the media. We're demonstrating that a man can slap her in front of the kids, his words, and still perform on our screens. Just another one of TV's hot dads. But how do you feel about Terrence's comments on feminine black men being more successful?
Y'all let me know that down below, man. How do y'all feel about Terrence's comment on black men being shedded in the light of more success and more, how can I say it, more masculine roles? I definitely understand, and I'm not going to say that this could be some type of spiritual type of thing, or I don't personally think that this is some type of selling your soul type of situation. I just genuinely think that in Hollywood, they try to demasculate or emasculate, whatever you want to name it, black men. You know, I'm not going to just say that it's always the case, but it has been a lot. I mean, you look at every famous movie that becomes funny. You know, a lot of the actors that are black, a lot of the legendary black actors have. I'm not going to say, I mean, everybody know Denzel ain't doing nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Michael B. Jordan ain't doing nothing like that, but that's the type of role that they play in. I mean, I don't even think Ice Cube did anything like that, but our Snoop Dogg, well, Snoop Dogg, he did. He definitely did. But it was more like a wig. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, neither than less, I understand what Terrence Howard was saying in this video. What I got was that the Hollywood elites emasculate a lot of the black men, and they try to switch their roles in a more feminine way than try to keep it masculine, and they keep their identity as far as what they're, you know, known for doing, you know, for being strong, for being wise, for, you know, having their integrity to do a lot of powerful things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you look at what they're doing to a lot of the kid shows now, like Batman and Robin, that comic book. I know I don't have to say it, but you could look down below in the comments and somebody comment down below what they did with the Batman and Robin. With the Elmo situation, the Bernie, I think they like lovers now or something crazy. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all can comment down below if you don't and read the comments to figure out what I am talking about. I'm gonna try to hard it for anybody that comments it and thoroughly explain what I'm talking about. But I understand what he was saying about this. Like I said, I'm not going to say that it's some type of ritual or nothing like that. I can just say that they're possibly just trying to do a lot to, you know, emasculate black men, and that is possible. It is not just the movies. I mean, their era was movies. Right now we have social media, so it's a lot of social media influencers, social media going crazy. You really get canceled for sharing anything out the way. you know, especially when you're a person of substance, you know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know y'all honest thoughts and opinions on this down below. Like I said, it's a generational thing. So this generation, they emasculate a lot of men through social media, black men. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not just us, but it is us. You know, it's a lot of us. Let's say that. I mean, you can look at a lot what they put into these TV shows about a lot of the roles that they are having men play. You know, even though they might go the other way, but they're showcasing that a lot with black men. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand why Terrence Howard is upset and what he's, you know, communicating with as far as his frustration. You know, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below in this entire situation, man. Make sure if y'all enjoyed this video that you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe for your boy, man. Let's go.